Here are my top 5 tips for using the Sip and Savor Pass at this year's Food and Wine Festival at California Adventure. Tip number 1 is, I think, the most important tip, and that is that to buy the Sip and Savor Pass, the lines get really long over in the food booth area. So to avoid those lines, when you walk into the park, after you pass the red car trolley, head into the Kingswell shop and you can walk right over to the cash register and buy your Sip and Savor Pass there, and there's almost never a line. Yesterday on opening day of the Food and Wine Festival, this was the line to just get a Sip and Savor card, and it went all the way around the building, but in Kingswell, we just walked right up to the cash register and got ours in about a minute. This year, there are 2 different Sip and Savor passes for sale, one that gets you 4 tastings and one that gets you 8 tastings. I put the prices for the Sip and Savor passes here on the screen, but also keep in mind that if you're a Magic Key holder and you purchase the Sip and Savor pass with 8 tastings, you do also get a Magic Key lanyard. Tip number 2 is a huge time saver. Each Food and Wine Festival Marketplace booth has an order line and a pickup line, but what a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually order food for any booth at any order line. So you can go to just one booth. We went to Garlic Kissed first, and when we were at Garlic Kissed, we ordered food for every single Marketplace booth, and we were just given one receipt, and all we had to do was take that receipt to each booth's pickup line and grab our food, and we never had to wait in an order line again. Tip number 3 is just me telling you the cheapest way to try all 13 food items that are at the Festival Marketplace booth this year. The cheapest food item is the cherry cobbler, so what I recommend is buying a Sip and Savor pass with 8 tastings and a Sip and Savor pass with 4 tastings, and then just paying $7.50 for that cherry cobbler. In total, with our Magic Key discount, we paid $97.50, and we got to try all 13 of these foods. Tip number 4 is to grab one of these Food and Wine Festival guides, because you can actually try certain foods in smaller portions outside of the Festival Marketplace booths, and if you want to know where that other food is, you can find that out in this guide. For example, we went over to Studio Catering Co., where we got to try a tasting portion of these tacos. Just look for the little purple circle that says Sip and Savor eligible. And tip number 5 is pretty specific to this year's 2025 Sip and Savor Pass. For the first time, Disney is actually giving away a free gift if you purchase a tasting pass that has 8 tastings. With that Sip and Savor Pass, you will get this free Mickey plate that can hold your food and 2 drinks. When you purchase your Sip and Savor Pass, if they have given you this plate, it will be marked on your receipt that you were given the plate. However, if you were not given a plate when you purchased your Sip and Savor Pass, keep your receipt and you can take it to a festival food booth if they have the plates available, and they will give you a plate as long as your receipt does not say that you already received one. I hope this video helps. Make sure to share it with anyone who's heading to the Food and Wine Festival at California Adventure.